So today is day 4 of our Overcome the Habit Challenge, or thought process, behavior, or whatever that you're ready to set down. So today we're going to talk about listening to our bodies and not giving ourselves excuses for why we need to turn to our habit for comfort. So I don't know if you heard in day 3 that I was having trouble sleeping. Well, last night I slept amazing. And today my wife and I were thinking about going on another big hike because I'm like, I want to sleep. I don't want to have to resort to thinking that I need pot or alcohol to help me sleep. But you know what? My body was kind of sore this morning. And I'm like, if I go on a hike, then I'm going to think that I need marijuana to help me with pain. So the problem with all of this is if I don't listen to my body and pay attention to why I do things, then I'm going to end up going back to my habit. So it's important to understand that we will subconsciously do things to force us into thinking that we need to go back to our habits to cope. So you have to think, what are the things that you do that lead you to your habit? What are the things that you tell yourself like, oh, well, this would be good for me. But then at the end of it, you end up using your habit to cope. And if your body is telling you something, say you're tired, or you work too hard, or you pushed yourself too much, are these the things that usually lead you and push you back into your habits? So instead of that hike that I was going to push myself on, that probably would have led me to pot tonight, I'm like, no, I'm going to go for a walk around the block several times because that'll work out my muscles. It'll still get me exercise, and then I'll have no excuse to think that I need to turn to my crutch or my habit tonight. So what are you going to do, and how are you going to listen to your body today to make sure that you don't give yourself an excuse to go back to your habit? We got this. We got this. And tomorrow we're going to feel so much better about ourselves and succeeding. And I'm patting myself on the back because last night I did it all. No alcohol, no marijuana. And I was actually faced with the temptation for both, going to the Melodrama with some friends last night. But I said no because I was so tired. I already knew I was going to sleep. So I didn't need that stuff. But I faced another temptation and won. So I'm going to acknowledge that success like I talked about in day 3 because it's so important. All right, take care. Bye.